So police is the department. Is it Pittsburgh? I just explained it. No, there is no, like, this is zone. Okay? This is jurisdiction. Jurisdiction, zone. So, zone, what does that mean? I can't explain it. You just have to go to school. And my professor can explain it if you want to sign up for Coursera or Pitt. They could explain it there. So whenever you take a Barco, I take it too, just online. You know, it's just, I don't know, at a different school online. At Pitt, I studied disaster preparedness. That's disaster response. It just says preparedness to separate who takes this serious and who doesn't. Literally, it's literally a class. No Pitt professor is going to teach me something bootleg and teach you everything when we're both going to be doing the same thing, except I beat you to it 20 years before you were born. Hi, I'm 40 years old. There's nothing you can tell me unless you're actually a law enforcement officer, but you were just born. Okay? Now, I'm not condescending people. It's just people are smart asses, so they need to be talked down to their actual size, which is toadstool. All right? Jurisdiction is lab. That's it, a lab. What lab? Are you jumping because you hate police, law enforcement of any kind? Then I'm not going to tell you anything. Or are you jumping because you want to know, you want to jump on board? Because if you're jumping just to condescend me, I'm going to tell the captain to move this ship because I'm the admiral of you're not on board. Okay? Pretty funny, right? It's cop humor. You wouldn't understand. You have to rewind in time to go back to work the University Police of Penn State 20 years before you were born. All right, so this is the jurisdiction. Congratulations to everybody that's on the team. Air 5. All right, cool. Nope, fuck boys down. All right, cool. So police is zone. That means whatever I'm doing right here in Pittsburgh, I could do anywhere in the world. Until I commit to working for a department. Then I can't zone. Then I'm stuck at Pittsburgh Police Department or whatever police department that I applied to work at, including Pittsburgh Police Department. So zone means anything. You got that? Did you write that down? Zone means anywhere in the world. Do you ever read any dictionaries? Do you ever read any books at all? Or do you just ask people what, where, who, and why of everything? Ask a book. A book will not lie to you. Ask the internet will not lie to you. Ask a professor, there's a good chance a professor wouldn't lie to you. Or ask a person if they did something that most people haven't done. Experience. And your gut. Unless you think your gut's gonna lie to you. Alright? Zone is anywhere. I'll give you an example. Z zone. Z zip code. Zip code can be anywhere, right? Can jurisdiction be anywhere? It cannot. Jurisdiction. Diction means stuck. Jury means panel. You could be a juror on a jury, but that's just judicial branch. So that's in the courtroom. That's the only place that it could be. You could you get what I'm saying? Jury is just jurisdiction. It's just one place. Zone is anywhere. That's all I wanted to say to you. So, anything else I'm really not going to fill you in. You're just going to have to figure it out. So, on the back, what I'm going to do, I got this great thing here. I'm going to show you. It's the field of police that I work in. So, you have field, place, zone, potential place, jurisdiction, location. Place, location, potential. Field. Forensics. Okay. Substation. Medical. Not the other way around. The field is not medicine. The field is forensics, or medical would be on top of it, and forensics would be underneath it. In the field of forensics, you could work in criminal investigation. That's crime scene. And your substation would be the crime scene. Your actual station would be the police department. Does that make sense to you? So the field that I work in is forensics, same as the field of somebody who works in criminal scene investigation. Their substation is the crime scene. My substation is medical. Medical what? Medical laboratory. Medical lab. Okay? So, crime scene, they go on the scene and they find what the clues are. Then they come to a lab and bring it to me. But that doesn't make sense. I thought you didn't work at a police department. I don't. I work at a zone. What zone? Hotel, motel, Holiday Inn, whatever couch I'm surfing, at a house that's mine and not your friend. Okay? So when you look up Parent Group Confidential, you'll look up that, what we are, what we do. We're a confidential group of parents who do something that is not talked about to the public. We're a privatized organization. In other words, technically you could say franchise, technically. But basically, the lab. I could set up a lab in a hotel. I could set up a lab in a motel. I could set up a lab in somebody's apartment, or I could set it up in my own. I could set it up on a boat. I could set it up on a plane. I could set it up wherever I have my computer. All it takes is a laptop, some test tubes, some petri dishes, just a controlled environment where I make sure that no elements get to it that makes the test inaccurate. An HIV test station, like a test truck, a rapid test truck, that's a lab. I'm certified to do that. Certified in remote work. So remote work means you work anywhere. So that's my substation. That's how you start off. And then you impress somebody and you get paid as a free internship. Then you impress somebody, you get paid as a paid internship. But I could get paid right now. All it takes is a detective, right, to say, I think you're really smart. Would you help me out with this case? And then you might as well just call me Watson. You know what I'm saying? What do you want me to do? Well, whatever you did on this homework assignment, prove to me that this is that. So it's less work for them and enough work for me. Not too much. Nobody's going to give me something like that. They would split it up. Like, for example, a director, right? A director has actors, but he also has people that want to be directors whenever their career becomes more successful. So he has what's known as an understudy or as an apprentice. You have more than one understudy. It makes it easier. Hey, director, I got a great idea. What would make your film more this or that? Oh, good job, Watson. Precisely. So basically I'm an apprentice, a detective. What do you call that? Nothing. I'm nothing. I'm not introduced. Whenever they go to places where they flash a badge for argument's sake, you know what I'm saying? This is my assistant. Who's your assistant? Donnie, introduce yourself. Hi, I'm Officer Corleone of PGC Labs. I'm not with this, I'm not going to say, hi, I'm Officer Corleone of this guy's detective agency. Because if I do a bad job, then, so he's going to tell me that in advance, or a detective that's a female would tell me that in advance. You know what I'm saying? Whenever somebody asks, I say, Donnie, introduce yourself, and you introduce yourself. Never say my company's name. Hi, I'm Officer Corleone of PGC Labs. I'm blessed I have the honor today to work under this person or work alongside this person. Not with, because that's too much You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm in conjunction with this. I'm not in conjunction. Maybe cahoots, but not conjunction. You know what I'm saying? Conjunction is what I'm doing with my thing. But this right here, this is umbrella. For today, I get to work with Inspector Gadget. Maybe tomorrow I get to work for Mr. B.